And here we go, underway from Watkins Glen. As Hugo Olsen already tries to have a look up the inside of Will Lyon, his championship rival. As he goes wide, takes the entire runoff area to build momentum up the hill. And Hugo Olsen already on the push to pass as he gets loose. Oh, he just caught the car there. That was almost going to end in tears, but he saved it. He's going to lose 2 or 3 positions. And he's going to drop to P6 into the inner loop section. But what a save by Hugo Olsen. As he is now under pressure from Connor Pearson as well. But Daniel Dinsdale and Will Lyon continue to lead a SMS Racing 1-2 at the moment. And Hugo is very much on the limit already as he wants to dispose of Anna Jorfi as soon as possible. Goes to the inside for turn 1 here. And he is on the move trying to make up that lost ground as they're going 3 wide even. With Connor Pearson wisely backing out. And he is going to have a look as well. And he also gets by. So Anna Jorfi losing 2 positions in one go. As Will Lyon is going to make a move for the race lead on his teammate. As he gets the position, goes into the race lead, Will Lyon. Now these guys are getting into a fight for sure. This is a 4-way fight for position as Sam Blackwood goes up the inside now of David Saranto, I think that is. Yes it is, as he is under pressure now from the car behind Danny Brennan as well. As Hugo Olsen is going to line up Godinho for a pass here through the S's. Makes it work. So Daniel Dinsdale is going to be the first car to peel off into the pits. He's going to get rid of his reds. And he goes to the blacks. It will be interesting to see where he comes out in relation to Will Lyon. So he's done a lap overcut, which in theory should be better because cold tires are usually slower. The SMS Racing drivers don't really have to worry about him, as just in the background there you saw Hugo Olsen exit the pits. So the gap about a second, but Hugo will have a lap fresher tires now, so he can also go a lap longer than these drivers. So let's quickly go back a lap ago to lap 13. This was, so there you can see Andreas Eich coming out of the pits. Connor Pearson on the outside for the S's here. Now, what I assume is that Andreas Eich went on the push to pass right about here. And I think Pearson made a mistake or something. Yes, he did. He just clipped the grass on the outside there. So it's going to slow his momentum a little bit, but it's not quite big enough for Andreas Eich to make a move. So it looked more exciting on the session events than it really was in the end. Of course, Will Lyon now is in the, well, virtual race lead, I guess, because Sam Blackwood is still yet to pit, and that's actually just happened right now. He pulled into the pits. So Will Lyon goes back to the race lead, and as it stands, Will Lyon will be taking home that series championship. Let's see what happened to Axel Gumel. That's strange. Okay, he clipped the grass for sure, but his car looked damaged there already. This was Connor Pearson making a move on Maxime Godinho for P4. Very easy down the inside there for the inner loop. Very nice and solid move. And Andreas Eich also pounced a few moments later. There it is, down the inside for turn 1, later on the brakes, and takes that position as well. So this is now going to be Manuel Gomez's crash, which yes it is, through turn 12. Clips the grass and spins out. Slightly hits the wall, but it was enough to do some damage to the front suspension, I would imagine. Yes it did. As the two SMS Racing cars come into the pits on the same lap, lap 23. Now this will be interesting. Are they going to go to another set of the primary tires, or will they be going to the alternate tires? But that leaves Hugo Olsen out on track now. So this will give him a point for leading a lap. Let's see where he rejoins in relation to Will Lyon. There they are through turns 1 and 2. And he's going to rejoin side by side with Will Lyon, his championship rival, up the hill. And Will Lyon pulls by before the braking zone. So Will Lyon to the lead again. But crucially for Hugo Olsen, he did make up a position compared to Daniel Dinsdale. Matthew Levine also pits a lap later than Anna Jorfi did. Let's see if he can overcut her. This is actually going to be a lot closer than I thought it would be. So Anna Jorfi rejoins behind Matthew Levine when he comes out of the pits, but going up the hill, she is on the push to pass. Actually, she's not going to be able to make anything work. She will close up to the back end of his car, but won't be able to make a move because she is too far back. So Matthew Levine makes the overcut work. Now there's not really any corners to pass on anymore for Anna, so I think Matthew's got this position for now as he makes his tires up to temperature. So Anna goes to the outside now. Ooh, this is gonna be spicy. Around the outside, not gonna work though. So Sam Blackwood gonna go to the reds. So he's got 22 laps to go, which... Ooh, yep. He's gonna get a penalty for that. He just went over the yellow line for the pit exit. Oh! So Sam Blackwood trying to push... Oh yeah, he's gonna go into the wall. So that's it. Day done for Sam Blackwood. Trying to push to make up that penalty that he just received. And just clipped the curb and slid into the barriers. Let's bring up a replay from that. From the blimp. The car bounced off the curb too. So there's no way you can save the car and then into the safer barrier there on the outside of the inner loop. So Dinsdale got by Hugo Olsen. So Daniel Dins on the outside line. Oh! Backs out of it here. Hugo goes a little bit wide. So Daniel Dinsdale's going to set him up through this corner right here. Hugo Olsen actually clips the grass there as well, which is not great for his momentum. And Hugo has a look up the inside. Sorry, not Hugo. Daniel Dinsdale has a look up the inside here. Isn't able to make it work yet. And I think he actually passed him up the... Oh, he actually passed him here. Hugo Olsen with a bit of a mistake. And Daniel Dinsdale pounces right away, goes up the inside for turn 14 and passes him cleanly on the inside as well. And crucially, makes an even bigger gap between Will Lyon and Hugo Olsen in the point standings. So Will Lyon and Daniel Dinsdale both come into the pits, and Hugo Olsen decides not to do the overcut this time. He's gonna pit with the leaders, the top three on the blacks, and they rejoin in the same order they came in. Hugo Olsen right on the gearbox of Daniel Dinsdale with 2 laps to go. This is not entirely over yet, as he is desperately trying to get by Daniel Dinsdale. He did go into this race with an advantage, but that advantage has been completely wiped away by the SMS Racing drivers on their way to take a 1-2, like they have done so many times this season. White flag is out for Will Lyon as Daniel Dinsdale is trying to break the draft from Hugo Olsen. Does Hugo Olsen have any push to pass left? I don't think he has any. I can't see any on the steering wheel, so he's used all of it up. Daniel Dinsdale has 1. Is he going to try to do anything on his teammate? I wouldn't expect him to, and I don't think he will even get the chance to do that. Lifts off slightly, so Will Lyon holds on for now, and all he's got to do at this stage is bring the car home. As Hugo Olsen once again is right on the gearbox of Daniel Dinsdale. Will he send it up the inside? He does have a look, but decides not to do it. And this is the last lap, remember, so anything kind of goes. As Hugo Olsen pushes it to the limit, he goes into the wall. So that's gonna seal the championship for Will Lyon as he goes through the final corner here. And he is gonna come over a 9 points deficit to take the win at Watkins Glen and the championship in the Prime Meridian Racing League. Congratulations to Will Lyon on a fantastic drive tonight and all season long. His teammate finishes P2. Once again, it is a 1-2 for SMS Racing, who of course are the team's championship winners as well, and Andreas Eich is gonna finish in the 3rd position. So that's gonna wrap it up. Once again, thanks everybody. Thanks to all the sponsors, Majors Garage and Fopsy iRacing Paints. Check it out in the description, and we will see you all next year for season 3 of the Prime Meridian Racing League. Take care everybody and stay safe.